Hey, this is the coach. How are you guys doing? It's me, CaniSports, and welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Leicester City rebuild. Yes, that is what we're doing today. The team that has won the 2015-2016 Premier League title is currently outside of the top 10 in the Premier League, and I need content. So thank you, Leicester, for not doing as well as you used to, because I am now here to take over as Mr. Rebuild and do my best as always. In the upcoming videos that you guys will be seeing on the channel, most of them will be rebuilds with bigger sides because I have to get content done for the next few days where I'll be gone and possibly in Spain. So just a heads up for you guys, but this gives us opportunity to rebuild teams that we don't really rebuild on here. So Leicester City, suggested many times by you guys anyways. We are going to rebuild it. Smash that like button if you're excited about this, because I am. I'm going to have a grand old time here, and I will get the Premier League title back for Leicester City. But not only that, also European success, baby. So let's get straight away into this rebuild. One thing I want to do with this rebuild that I've never done before, and I want to have this as the concept of it, I want to go ahead and have a certain continent as basically like allocated to the team. So let's say the left side of the team is going to be Africa, the middle is going to be Europe, the right side is going to be Asia. Something like that will happen. I will obviously decide as we go in, but we're going to have 3 continents or 3 countries, whatever. I want to base this one off of one specific rule set. I don't want to just go in there and just go crazy. So this rebuild is going to be based off a specific rule set. So pay attention. I would say, as I said just before, let's go for this one. On the left-hand side with Africa, the middle of the team, let's say the spine of the team, has to be, let's go Europe. Let's go Europe on that one. And the right side of the squad has to be, let's stick to Asia. So basically, I already laid out the rules before, and I just basically said it again. How necessary was that? 0. No one needed that. Mr. Rebuild, step up to the plate, lads. Yes, we gotta go crazy on this one. The blue hair is kicking in as we sign for the team that is wearing blue kits. My blue is a little bit brighter. I know. All right, calm down. We have 11.8 million in a preseason tournament, and we do have ourselves a nice budget of 57 mil. And we do have some very, very talented players in the squad. Some of them can remain in here. Some of them will be leaving. So as I said before, I want to go with a left-hand side Africa, center Europe, right side with Asia type thing. So let me focus on finding the right formation to have like a proper divide in a team. So I'm just thinking about it. This one might be the one. So the left center attacking mid and the right center attacking mid, we could like utilize those for the right or left hand side as well, right? And then striker, center mid, center back, goalkeeper could be Europe. Center attacking mid, left back could be Africa. Center attacking mid, right back would be Asia. I like it. Let's go after it then. This is the setup, 4-5-1, the new formation to do everything. It's a bit offensive, I'll have to admit. Is there anything else that I could go for, really? Anything that also works in that fashion? I just don't think there necessarily is. I don't think so. I like that split of players. It is quite helpful to go for that one. Yeah, I'm not finding anything else, lads. Unless we go with like a 3 at the back type formation, or just 5. No, 3 has to be the one, right? 3 has to be the one. So if it would be 3, we would have these certain setups where I don't necessarily like how they are split up. Nah, man. I think 4-5-1 is the way to go, unless we go with this one. This one has 2 center midfielders and then 3 center backs. Then I would go center forward, left mid, left center back Africa, striker, center mid, central center back Europe, center forward, right mid, nah, it's too much. I'm sticking to the 4-5-1. That's the one we're going to go with. Here we go. So to achieve all these things that we want to achieve, we obviously need a bunch of players to leave the team. The budget needs to be bigger. The one player that I'm looking at that I want to possibly keep around is Youri Tielemans. He would be that box-to-box type midfielder that can do defense and attacking as well. So Tielemans, is going to be the mainstay of this team. At first, he's going to be the one for Leicester, sticking around. Even though in real life, there are a couple of rumors of him possibly moving on. Brendan Rodgers has talked about him as well, so I'm interested to see what's going to happen with him. Ndidi, obviously, from Africa, we will have to move him on. He does not fit anywhere onto that left-hand side, so he goes onto the transfer list. Madison, he doesn't have a starting lineup spot here, so he's going to be going onto the transfer list as well. Pereira, nowhere near anywhere the starting lineup. Jamie Vardy will have to go as well. Fofana, we could keep, though. So Fofana, Tielemans, those could be 2 building blocks for the team. And so Soyuncu could be playing alongside him at first. Patson Daka, as much as I absolutely love this man, we might have to move him on. Unless, hold on a second, unless he can play left mid. Nah, it's not going to happen. It's a -4. So yeah, a bunch of players will be going. I'll update you in a second once we have sold a bunch of them and once the budget is looking ready and primed to go ahead and buy some players for ourselves. Massive rebuild of Leicester City happening as we speak. Well, you'd be surprised how many millions I have just made, and I continue to make millions upon millions. 27 mil for Castagne, 9.7 for Amartey, but you know what? Our team might be down to its bare bones, so I might not be able to sell any more players. Oh, actually, I am. I am still able to. But this is what we have left. After all the players that I've sold, Ndidi somehow survived. So one of the most expensive players still hasn't left the squad, but we are now at 240 million. This is going to be one hell of a fun rebuild for me personally. Again, it's not going to be one of them long ones. It's going to be one of them fun ones. So that is what it's all about. Let's start off on the left-hand side for my team. Good thing is about wingers and stuff, you can basically buy them on the other side of the pitch and train them to play on the other side as well. So easily could be getting a right back, right midfielder and play them left midfield, right left back. So that's a big plus when it comes down to that. The first player I'm personally thinking about instantly when it comes to Africa and a right back is the Ajax right back. What is his name? Noussair Mazraoui. Mazraoui is a very talented player that just joined Liverpool, it seems. Don't care. I'm going to get him right now. So this is going to be the first transfer for our squad. I actually don't know how much he goes for. So I need to double check before I make a mistake here. He should be going for around 38 million at least. So, whoa. Oh, Jurgen Klopp. Okay. Well, I'll have to go a little bit harder on these offers, but we'll come back. We'll come back. I'll fix this in a sec. I'll let you know. 310 million in the budget. We nearly sold the entire team, guys. Look at this. Tielemans has survived. Ndidi somehow has survived. I wanted to get rid of him. Could not. So we'll see how we utilize his value in the squad. But yeah, this is the look of the Leicester team right now with 300 million left for a rebuild. I want to start off immediately with the money that we have laying around. Let's start off with Africa for the left-hand side. Left back, left mid, and also a center attacking midfielder needed. Here's the thing though. We can go for players that play on the right side as well and train them to be on the left-hand side, which is a big plus on this FIFA. So it opens up the pool of players that we can access here. And I already know exactly who I want to bring in as a fullback. The other two positions, we'll see in a second. In the end, 3 African players coming into the team, guys. We are going for 2 Ajax players, actually. And that kind of happened without me realizing until this point. Kudus, the young talent, coming in to take over in that center attacking midfield position. He is the last one that I've just brought in into the squad. I'm very, very happy about this deal. All these players that we have brought in just now are huge. So Kudus comes in. And if you look at the office section, we still have 230 million to spend on the rest of the team. So Soumare gets taken out. Kudus takes over as the center attacking midfielder. And he is left-footed, which is great. At left midfield, for around 30 plus mil, we have gotten Chukwueze into the team. The Villarreal winger, who is so talented, comes into the squad now to take over for Leicester. Mazraoui comes in from Ajax as well, as I mentioned earlier on. He was the fullback that I had in my mind. He comes in at left back now. We're going to train him to become a left back, which is going to take him about 20 weeks. So the African side of the team is sorted. The European side, I would say Tielemans and Fofana we can keep. Players like Soyuncu, Schmeichel, and Iheanacho obviously will have to go. We'll make some upgrades there. I'm also thinking about possibly keeping Soyuncu, but I don't know. Maybe it's not necessary. Let's focus on striker first, because that's genuinely the only option that we need to really change, because the rest are all Europeans, right? So we can keep these lads. Iheanacho, though, yeah, let's see how it goes. I mean, Soyuncu technically is European/Asian, because Turkey's biggest part is technically in Asia. A lot of people still don't get this right. Europe part of Turkey is like this small on the map when you look at it. The Asia part is this big. So, yeah, I mean, I guess because of the controversy there, we'll just get rid of him and get a new striker as well. So the deals I'm going after are big, but this one is the biggest. We are spending a huge amount of our budget on Pau Torres, guys, which only leaves us with 92 million to play with. I mean, I can take down the wage budget. It's ridiculous anyways, but a 4-year contract for Pau Torres is coming in. Soyuncu is going to go, or at least be put onto the bench for now, and this man will take over in his spot. Now, I don't actually know how much he gets in wages here. 90. Oh, all right, 90k. How's that going to go, Pau Torres? He's okay with it. There we go. Pau Torres signs, but as I said, that's not the only player that comes into our team. I have signed a striker that not a lot of you remember anymore. A player that was quality, absolute quality in the Bundesliga, and then moved over to Real Madrid, and his career went downhill. Yes, we're talking about, what's his name? Jovic. I nearly forgot there myself. Jovic is coming into the team, guys. I want to give him a second chance to play, and I've signed him up for a big fee as well. But at the end of the day, it was the right move. So Jovic coming in as a 79 rated player, Pau Torres is an 82. That is the European spine looking very good. And I think I'm going to make a little bit of use of Kasper Schmeichel being in the team. He's very high rated, and a high rated goalkeeper costs a lot of money. I know he's old, but we'll make use of Kasper Schmeichel this season. And we'll see how that goes for him. Now, Jovic and Torres are the Europeans coming in. The right-hand side now, as you know, has to be Asia. So let's try and find the best Asian players for these positions. I am aware that some of them might be lower rated here, and that might be our weak side. So it's actually kind of good that most of our budget has been spent on the rest. But after adjusting the wage budget even more now, we should be looking all right. So let's say 120 million to spend on the right-hand side of the team. Well, you might know this player. It is Takehiro Tomiyasu, the man that has just moved from the Serie A over to Arsenal. I'm sorry, Arsenal. I will have to pick him off of you. Tomiyasu is clearly the best option when it comes to the right-back position. And actually, most of the players, when it comes to the Asia region, the best ones are generally the ones that are from Japan. So I have gone through a lot of Japanese talents here, and one of them that I wanted to bring in, which is obviously Takefusa Kubo, is currently out on loan, so we can't sign him as we speak, which poses a problem for our team. So I was thinking about who to bring in instead, but I have brought in someone I've never used before, Doan here, a right midfielder from PSV Eindhoven, from Japan, 23 years old. Never used him before. Apparently has some potential on him. So I'm very excited to bring him in and use him for the first time. Tomiyasu is going to be right behind him. Tomiyasu, obviously, 2-footed, 5-star weak foot there. An amazing right back to bring into the team. I personally really like the look of him. I think he has a bright future ahead of him, and he'll do well at Arsenal. They are building a very good team for the future. And Doan coming in here, I have not seen him play myself, so if you guys have any info on this guy, let me know in the comments down below. I'm just excited that I get to try out a new player. Now, for the center attacking midfield position, as I mentioned before, Takefusa Kubo at the moment is out, and he's not available for us. So, for this season, what do I do here? Do I just use Barnes as a cam for now? I guess so. So, for this season, just for the sake of getting past the first year. We're going to use Barnes as a center attacking midfielder as part of the Europe crew. And then later on, we'll bring on Takefusa Kubo to take over that position. I hope that's okay with you guys. Or I could actually go ahead and bring in someone else that is not necessarily that good in that spot. Wait, Doan, can you play Cam? He could. Well, that makes it quite interesting. Because then I could go for a right midfielder here and keep Doan there. I mean, he does have somewhat okay passing. He doesn't have great passing, though. Honestly, his passing does look kind of abysmal. For a center attack midfielder, you want to have someone that can pass the ball. So I think the right choice now would be to not use Barnes. And to do it the right way, let's go for Kangin Lee, boys. It is going to be not a Japanese player this time. It's going to be this man, Lee Kangin. He is also at Mallorca, which is interesting to see both of them, Kubo and Kangin, play for the same squad. I think he was at Valencia at one point and didn't really make it, it seems. But Mallorca is still a decent side to be playing for. So let's get him into the club. His value is actually around like 15 million, I would assume. But I can easily see them push us towards the 20 mark. So let's see and get him. If we can, there we go. 15 million. This deal is done. Kangin Lee is a 74 rated striker who actually goes up to a 79 technically as a center attacking midfielder. So we're kind of cheating our way to a much better player for much less value. Thanks for coming into the team. That's the team setup for the first season. Let's see how they do. So just to give you a roundup, we still have 22 million left, which is good to play with the wages if we need to. And if we go into the transfer history here, you will see the values that we have brought these players in for. 90 million for Torres, Ndidi plus 10 million for Mazraoui, 51 million for Tomiyasu, 49 for Madison coming into the club. A lot of money coming in for Jamie Vardy as well. Jovic coming in for less than that, which is great. Pereira for 45.6, leaving the squad. Kudus for 38. Then bringing in Chukwueze for 30. Doan for 30. And then we also have Kangin Lee for 15 as one of the final deals. And that is the first season's transfer window. Guys, the first season, this tricolore setup that we have has got us to the Europa League final. I am impressed. I am so impressed. How did that just happen? First season with Leicester City. It's a Europa League final against Lazio. My manager rating is terrible. Who cares? We'll fix that in a second. Jovic, 84 rated. He came in at what? 79? This is quality. I'm happy that he has revived his career. Kangin came in at a 74, now 79. Doan came in at a 77, up by +4. Kudus, I think, +3. Chukwu coming in with... Did he come in with 81? I think it might be a +3 for him. Mazraoui, incredible growth. Fofana and Torres looking solid. Fofana above the 80. Schmeichel going down, so we will need a European goalkeeper. Tomiyasu, Doan and Lee Kangin is the weaker side right now, but I'm pretty confident that these boys will do well. And I don't need to bring in Takefusa Kubo, so that is great. But I will try and bring in some backups in those positions as well from those specific countries. But I think the main thing that we need to upgrade is going to be our goalkeeper. So that's going to be very important for us to do. Iheanacho is still part of the team, by the way, which I didn't even realize. I haven't even been able to get rid of him. But as you can tell, the bench was as it stands here. And I do hope that we're going to see incredible stats on some of our players this season. 20 in 14 for Yuri Tielemans, who has to defend and attack at the same time. Unbelievable season for him. Doan with the 18 and 10. Chukwu with the 18 and 6. Jovic with 18 and 3. Expected a little bit more, but his average rating is class. Kudus with the 8 and 4. Lee Kangin 6 and 4. Hey, I'm happy, guys. Very happy. And I would be even happier if we can somehow get past this Lazio team, who have Immobile up front, McTominay at CDM. Come on. Come on. Yes! On penalties! Oh, Kasper Schmeichel. My man, you have just done it. Right before he leaves our team, he leaves us with a massive trophy in his hands. Congratulations, Kasper. Great, great job. The rebuild technically downgrading the team has brought us the Europa League title. Where did we finish in the Premier League though? Now that is another big question. Do we have European football coming in? Yes or no? Of course we do now that we have won the Europa League, but we would have finished in a 6th spot. I think that's all right. I think Leicester fans would be very satisfied with a 6th place finish in the Premier League this season, considering that they're currently 11th. 62 points. Hey, that's sick. But since we did win the Europa League, normally that qualifies you for Champions League football. So we might be in the Champions League next season, guys. The budget might become even bigger now. And the new season begins with 124 million. One big issue that has actually come through this season because of us missing the fact that this man wanted more money. Where is he? Fofana. He has requested a transfer, guys. So we will have to let go of him, which is a big letdown. Ideally, I want to use him in a swap deal because he is valued quite highly. So some of our budget will be used for him and the rest of the budget will be used for the goalkeeper. I need to bring in someone from Europe for both positions. I'm pretty confident I can pull that off. Let's see. 2 new players coming in, and I didn't even use my entire budget. I still have 81 million left because I didn't want to go for the best of the best. I didn't want to bore you guys to death. So I've gone for Mere, a talented goalkeeper that still hasn't reached his heights and should be around the 80 rating at this stage and could do well this season to get past that Kasper Schmeichel rating. And I've gone for a centre-back that has kind of revived his career after being one of the biggest talents in a centre-back position. His career wasn't really talked about that much anymore. And now, Jonathan Tah is back. So Mere comes in at a 79 rating for a swap deal for Schmeichel. And then in that centre-back position comes Jonathan Tah. He's going to be the one playing alongside Pau Torres. I am fully aware he's 26 years old, but I think he can somehow turn his career upside down and kickstart it again. With those great performances that we have had last season, I could easily see someone like him get past his potential, which is like an 83 only now. So, Jonathan Tah, I'm reviving your career in a massive way on the bigger stage. People don't really remember you as much anymore. You're not being talked about as much, but he has had some great performances lately for Leverkusen. So, we'll give him a shot and see how he does. The signings have been made, the season and the scene is set. Let's go after it. Our opponent in a round of 16 for the Champions League is Olympique Lyon, my friends. The first game is a draw, a loss against Manchester United, a win against Burnley, and then, oh mate, come on, Olympique Lyon, really? I really hope that we get back into the top 4 this season, but with these results that I'm seeing, guys, it might not happen. So that last season might have been a fluke, honestly. And it would make sense looking at these results. I'm very disappointed about this, man. Just at the end. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Unbeaten in May? Come on. Come on. We're going to lose the last game. For sure. We're going to lose the last game. Yeah, I knew it. And we're not going to get top 4 because of it. Watch. Oh, no, we did. Yes, Leicester City is 3rd. Champions League, you kicked us out. I'm coming back in. Come on, lads. We have beaten Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, Spurs to the top 3 in the Premier League in our 2nd season with Leicester. First season, we came in 6th. This season, we come in 3rd. Well done, boys. Hey, you know what? They didn't get the trophy in the Champions League, but Jovic is on fire. Wow, he's up to an 87 now. 24-2. Tielemans 18-9, Chukwu 18-12, Doan coming in with some decent performances, Kudus with the 5-5, Pret coming off of a loan deal, coming into our team as a Belgian midfielder, 4-7. Pau Torres, our centre-back, got 8 goal contributions. Wow. Lee Kangin, though, very disappointing season from him. I mean, he has gone up in his rating, so I won't complain too much. But Lee, I need to see better from you next time around. Please, mate. That's not good enough. But that left-hand side looks spicy. 88, 87, 83. The center, we have Pau Torres and Tielemans and Jovic dominate. Mere up to an 83, which is huge. So the same rating as our former goalkeeper before he left. So that's perfect. Tomiyasu up to an 86. Doan to an 85. Lee Kangin is disappointing us. So maybe it might still be the right move to go for Takefusa Kubo in the next season. I might just do that. So I'll go ahead, fix the wage budget and everything, and use this budget to possibly get Kubo into the team, if I can. Because I don't want to go for a swap deal. I want to have competition for that center attacking midfield spot. Whoever doesn't get it goes onto the bench. 14.7 in the new season, but guys, we paid 40 million for Kubo to come into our team this year. So if I just move forward one day, I think we will have Kubo in the squad now in 2023. That pre-contract player arrival is going to be important to us. The question is, how high is he rated? He's rated 80. So he's going to come in as an exciting prospect that could play in that cam position. He wouldn't get a +1 though, which is interesting to see. So I'm going to go ahead and keep him on the bench for now. But the new man is going to be deployed to go ahead and become a center attacking midfielder as fast as possible. Then him and Kangin Lee can fight for the spot, and I would be happy with that. So what's the budget though? Oh, wow. 194 mil. I mean, I could spend it. Do I want to? No. I want to build this team into the best team in the world, right? That's what I want to do. That's what I like to do. So if it doesn't go well, sure, I'll spend it at the end of the season, bring in some massive players. But for now, I don't want to. I'm satisfied with the team as it stands. And if Jonathan Tah continues growing, our project of having him as a centre-back is going to work out as well. So let's give it another shot. One more season for these boys. If they can get it done and do well and qualify for the Champions League and get further than last time, I have nothing to complain about. First leg of the Champions League game against Leipzig has been won. Second leg has been won. This is very promising, guys. 2024 already. Leicester City. Semi-finals? Nah, come on. AC Milan, you gave me hope. You gave me hope with that first win, and then we get destroyed in that quarterfinal against AC Milan, guys. It is unfortunate, but it's the way of the road, and we gotta follow the journey. Leicester is first. What? Sixth, third, first. Yes, and it's based on just one goal. I don't think I've ever seen that. We have won the title as two other teams had the same amount of points, and we have won it because we have one more goal. That basically means, let's go here real quick. Let's see who scored like one goal. Who scored one goal? Just one. Thomas, left back. If he didn't score, we wouldn't have won the title. Did he score in the Premier League? No, he didn't. If Kubo didn't score in the Premier League, we wouldn't have won the title. So the signing of Kubo was the reason as to why we have won the Premier League title. That's what I'm going to tell myself. What an incredible, incredible way to win it. 35-2. Luka Jovic, I brought you back to life, pal. At once he had like 87, 88 potential, and then things went downhill after he left Eintracht. Tielemans again carrying our team with dignity. 22-10. Chukwu 15-7. Doan 11-4. Kudus 6-13. Great season for him. Guys, the team is looking class. It's genuinely just that cam position. It's just Kangin or Kubo. One of them two has to get it done. And I think... Oh, hold up. I think I made a mistake. I forgot to change the position of Kubo. He's been working to become a cam for like half a year. Look at that. Yeah, he goes up to an 84 very soon, which technically means that Kubo should be ahead of Kangin now. But he has +6 on form, so maybe not. Have I missed Kangin here? He has... What the hell is he? Where's Kangin Lee? He has 2 goals and 3 assists in 44 games. That's unacceptable. Kubo is taking over next season, but we have taken over the Premier League title. Leicester has won it again. Now, I want that Champions League trophy, all right? It can't be too far away. Our team is looking solid. It's not incredible, but it's looking solid, and I like that. So a lot more players will be reaching the 90 next season. I'm expecting Tomiyasu to get there, Doan to get there, Chukwu to get there. The rest has too far of a road to get there, but this season, for dynamic potential, is going to be great. The fun begins. It is a budget of 290 million. Mate, I could bring in some of the craziest players on FIFA 22, but we are sticking with our rules. We're not changing anything. By the way, I did not mention Jonathan Tah now is an 86 rated player. So that season was class for him. And Kubo, I'm sorry, Lee. He takes over now. It's just how it is for now. Now, I'm happy with the players in the starting lineup, but I think it's time to turn the bench completely into the rule set as well. So bring in a striker that's European, bring in another cam that's possibly from Africa, bring in some central defenders that are from Europe as well. So, I mean, Soyuncu kind of ticks that box, so we don't have to. Thomas is obviously not necessary here. We need to bring in another African fullback or something like that. But yeah, you get the gist of it. I'm going to go in and buy some reserves or backups, and then I think this season could be the one. The signings have been made. Kuchta coming in from the Czech Republic as a backup striker for Jovic now. Harit is coming in, a talented player that sadly never really turned out to be the one that he was supposed to be. Comes in for the African left-hand side. Then we have obviously Sumare for the midfield. Bensebaini comes in as an African choice for the fullback position. Soyuncu remains our European option. Again, I don't want to argue here. You can use him for both. He remains as an European option for the centre-back spot. And the rest here is fine. We are going to get rid of Iheanacho and all these other lads as well to make sure that these ones play the games. But guys, Champions League season, man. I need that trophy. And I would love to go along with it with a double. Atletico Madrid in the round of 16. First game is a draw. I don't see us getting past them. I got to be honest. I feel like this is another AC Milan type situation. Or not. Hold on. Hold on. Quarterfinals against Bergamo Calcio. Okay. I'm not scared. It's going well. We're through. Okay. Whew. I thought we weren't through. Juve. Another win. Champions League finalist. Leicester. Yes. Leicester City. Premier League champions. Champions League finalists. Right. Right. Because all I'm seeing in the Premier League are green W's, my friends. Green W's. So how's the team looking? Jovic 91 up against Real Madrid, the team that didn't really work for him. Kubo up to an 87. Kangin Lee up to an 86. He's kind of fighting for a spot. Kudus up to an 88. Chukwu 92. Tielemans 92. I mean, now looking at the team, it makes sense that we're in the Champions League final, guys. This is a very, very good looking team. It's a solid one, man. I'm excited about this Champions League final. I'm excited to use these players as well. Honestly, I can't wait to try some of these lads out. It's going to be a great experience, I believe. It's nice to see that Kubo is a 5-star weak foot. That's going to be quite useful. But some of the players that I'm most excited about is number one, Doan. Never used him before, so that is someone I can't wait to try out. I'm excited to see how good Jonathan Tah can be now as an 88 rated player again, which was like one of his potentials, I believe, back in the day. At least around 86 at least he had. Kudus, I want to see how he plays in this squad. He looks great, so I'll see what happens there. And I think gameplay-wise, I don't think I've tried Kubo. I might have put him into like videos and stuff, but I don't think I've tried him. Unless I have. I'm not too sure. But let's dive into it. A 91 rated Jovic leading the line in the Champions League final. And who's the top scorer before we finish it off? Jovic, 41-3. Tielemans, 25-12. Doan, 22-10. Chukwu, 18-14. Kudus, 12-12. What a season. This team deserves to be in there. And one last thing before we dive into it, before I forget about this. Have we won the Premier League? Is it going to be a chance to win the double? Oh, yes. 93 points. Easily won it ahead of Everton. Okay. And here we are, fully ready for the Champions League experience. Real Madrid coming in with a couple of really, really good players. We should be able to see their faces in a second here. We have the likes of Casemiro, Courtois. We have Trent, De Ligt. Those are some massive players. Camavinga. We also have Valverde playing for Real Madrid. Dybala playing for them. Vinicius Jr. playing for them. This is going to be an interesting matchup. Our boys are going to try their best. The tricolore setup, basically. Let's see how this one works out for us, guys. 3 different continents are coming together to strengthen this Leicester team enough to get to this moment. Will they... Oh, wow. Hold on a second. Bro, that's disrespectful. Will they be able to stop this team? Vinicius and his boys starting off very, very quickly. There we go. Well done to Mere. He's going to be a very important part in this game, that's for sure. And there we go. We have some space. Chukwueze. Jovic showcasing that he wants that pass. Yellow card is needed. We're going to try and find Jovic at the back post. Chukwu goes for it. It's a different one. And early on, Jonathan Tah, first chance of the game. Real Madrid coming through here. Casemiro gets stopped. Huge steal. Jovic. I need that run down the wings here. I get it. Kubo. Takefusa Kubo. Cut inside. Plays it to Jovic. Jovic across to his teammate. Chukwu waiting. Why is no one coming to help here? Chukwu gets it back. Good passing play. Jovic. Oh, wow. He's not the most agile player, is he? We have an option in the center. Chukwu. Oh, what a save. Mate, it's a great start to the game, though. Multiple chances. I like it. Near post. Pau Torres. Nope. Oh, no. Great attack by Real Madrid with a few fancy flicks here and there. But that didn't work out. Tielemans, our main man in the center now. Oh, that's a bad pass for me. One of the originals of the Leicester squad, of course. I would like to see him lift that trophy, ideally. But in order to make that happen, he needs to win these battles in the midfield against the likes of Casemiro and Camavinga, which is obviously not ideal. And yet they're passing it around like they're Barcelona here. The old Barcelona. Vinicius. Oh, no. Yes, Jonathan Tah. Man, he has been immense in that centre-back position. Love it. Tielemans. Over the top. Luka Jovic against his former side. What? That's not offside. Surely that wasn't offside. Oh, man. Look at... Anyways, we move. Tielemans. Well done again. Great pass to take us out of that area. Kudus now has an option down the other side, but whoever that was decided to not run anymore. What was that? What was the thought process behind that guy just saying, nah, I don't want to score a goal? Tomiyasu has to catch up to Vinicius here. And he does. Well done, Tomiyasu. I need these good passes. There we go. Down the wing we go. Beautiful ball. Oh, the control of Chukwu. Jovic. Ref. I'll take the free kick. No free kick given. We have some space here. Bring it back again. Into Jovic. Jovic has some space. Man, this defensive line is looking very good for Real Madrid. They're doing it well, man. It's tough to break through. Vinicius. Oh, mate. He's hard to stop, isn't he? There's a shot. Real Madrid, I feel like they're going to score here. Real Madrid took one shot. Tomiyasu chasing down Alexander-Arnold on the other side of the pitch. And luckily, we have others paying attention to the defensive side of things. First half is over. It's a very intense match between both teams. No one has been able to score yet. Oh, this I don't like. This I don't like. This I don't like at all. Real Madrid inside straight away in the second half. Tomiyasu. That was an easy... What? What just happened? Wait. I didn't pay attention. I was already looking at the radar. Looking at someone to pass it to, but... What happened there? Oh, God. What is that, Johnny? I need to get that back immediately. Thank God Jonathan Tah is so massive. Tielemans and his boys need to come back and defend this. Vinicius. That's not a pen? Oh, wow. Ref, you're a disgrace. Looks like we might have paid off the referee, guys. Luka Jovic. Over the top through ball. Luka Jovic. Oh, man, if I'm a Real Madrid fan, I'm fuming. That was a clear penalty for them. Pau Torres against De Ligt. Pau Torres! Pau Torres! In true Fernando Torres fashion. Let's go! 60th minute. We scored a goal. Finally, Leicester take the lead. After a penalty that should have been given to Real Madrid, we actually managed to pull it off. Get in, boys. It's a corner from Tielemans. The captain brings it in. Pau Torres jumps up sky high. No chance for the goalkeeper. Exactly what I wanted to see. Again, great defense. What? Oh, come on. Oh, no way. That's not a pen. The other one was a pen, but I guess that's just justice. I guess that's just justice, man. Ah, Real Madrid, you lucky. Benzema. Yes, Mere. Let's go. Oh, my guy makes the save. Well. It just wasn't supposed to happen, Real Madrid. I'm sorry. Great ball. Over the top. Kudus. Go on, Kudus. He's left-footed. What have I just witnessed? There was no pressure. He's just one-on-one. Camavinga wasn't anywhere near him. And he just shoots straight at the keeper. Mate, far post. You know that? I see some issues within this attack. Pau Torres gets it done. Let's go. Into Jovic straight away. Jovic sees the run of Doan. No, Kubo actually. Kubo. Cuts back in. Looks for Jovic. Finds him. Jovic goes for the green timed finesse. I thought maybe I should try it once. We might have a problem here in the 80th minute. Yes, Jonathan Tah. What an absolute wall he has been so far. Down the right we go now with Kubo. Wait. Oh, referee. Come on. Vinicius is losing his head and you're not even giving him a yellow. Are you kidding? Great passing here. I love it. Great movement. Last attack of the game, possibly. Tielemans sees Doan. Doan sees Kubo. The Japanese connection is there. Tielemans brings it back and tries to find Kudus. Now I'm going to be slide tackling. Don't care, pal. You're not going to give him a red for that. Don't be silly. Oh, you're being silly. Come on. We get a red card and they don't. How ridiculous is that? At the end of the day, Real Madrid, I'm sorry, but Pau Torres, his goal off the corner, wins us the game in a hugely intense matchup against Real Madrid. We have done it. Tielemans gets to lift the trophy. The last time Leicester was able to do this was when Schmeichel lifted the Premier League trophy. This time, it's Tielemans, the European midfielder, lifting that big trophy over his head and shoulders. Even though it looks like the trophy is bigger than himself. Guys, this was a joy to record. Thank you so much for watching. I had a great time and I hope you did as well. Leicester City has been rebuilt, ticked off that list. Let's see which ones we do next. Leave your comments down below suggesting the next ones. I appreciate you all. Subscribe if you hadn't already and smash that like because I know if you watched the video until now, you enjoyed it. Take care and peace.